I'm hoping for the best. Let me clarify.
Yeah, we good.
Basically.
Women stealing, pulling chicks, pocket full of pricks.
Alex, don't pass through this thing here. Just stay in the corner there, right?
The kind of back that could block a man's sins when he stands straight.
Welcome to another episode of Slam Review. Of course, we're following the First Citizens National Poetry Slam, and today we're going to look at 5 tips to win a slam. Before we go into the 5 tips to win a slam, we actually have some big news coming out of the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. One of the standbys, you get through, you're real lucky because somebody pulled out of the competition. So the standby moving through to the semi-finals, Seth Sylvester. All the best moving forward, and we will see you inside of the semi-finals. Now for the tips to win the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. Tip number 1, write and review your piece. You see all now, so you're not even supposed to be watching this video. You're supposed to be in front of your paper with your piece, writing, reviewing, editing it for yourself. Again, some people you trust to edit it. Your mother, your father, your auntie, your cousin. Send it to some friends. Perform it as much times as you can before the day, because at the end of the day, we do want you to boss. Tip number 2, the microphone is your best friend, not your enemy, not your lover. In other words, you don't want to be too far from it, or you don't want to be too close to it to get that kind of muffled sound. Now you know the venue already. We're in the Central Bank Auditorium in Port of Spain, and for those who are the last event that we had there, raised the bar, you realize that the microphone's kind of sensitive. So if you talk too hard, you might get a kind of distorted kind of sound inside it. But if you know Central Bank, it's really easy to get your voice outside there. So that is an easy part of the vibes there. So make sure everybody hearing you. What is to be heard must be heard. Also, you could check out some advanced mic techniques. Let me look at some skills from some poets in the past.
Underhand tosses, causing me a block. I'm shocked that these were the ones with this under. To cast a shadow over me on this already. A phrase I usually use to imply that I ain't scared or can get out of any situation. So I'll stay there.
Have a way, like it is take a while to acclimatize as if it was meant for love. No, don't go and try them skills if you never practiced it before. You go flop, you go bust, you go fail. Tip number 3, do not, and I repeat, do not plagiarize. What does it mean a plagiarism? Taking somebody's work that don't belong to you. If you see a lyric and you like it, you leave it there. It's not yours. You're creative enough to come up with your own thing, man. If you see a style and you like it, leave it. It's not yours. You're creative enough to come up with your own style, your own flavor, and that's what we want to see at the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. We don't want to see your poem and then I type in something on YouTube and I see the same poem. As a matter of fact, if you do that, I will make you out on Slam Review. Tip number 4, add a little bit of drama to the performance. In crafting your performance, you can't separate form from content. One of the judges called Anthony Joseph tell us that in our workshop, and it applies the same to performance poetry. So make sure you add some drama. Not too much, don't overdo it and go flipping on the stage and then retire for about a year and all that. Don't do that. And tip number 5, just be yourself. It's you who move from auditions to semi-finals. So be yourself. Let me see different versions of different people on stage, because that's what spoken word poetry is all about. You telling your own story. So that was some tips to win the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. Free courtesy the Slam Review that I always get nice from watching the Slam Review. It's time for we to go into the big up segment. We bigging up Isaiah McLean. Now, I don't like to big up that fella because he ego over the roof. But he has been doing some great work, doing the little graphics for the semi-finals and thing, and he's come up with the real interesting concepts between he and Curtis. So we know the semi-finals is the capture. So people had to put on their little jail costume and that kind of thing. Isaiah McLean, big up yourself and continue contributing to the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. It's trivia time inside the Slam Review. The question from the last episode: what is the average age of the semi-finalists? And the answer is 22.5. Vincent, pick a number between 1 and 24. 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Shaquille Weeks. Shaquille Weeks, and he answered in a full sentence. 22.5 is the average age. Shaquille Weeks, big up yourself. You win a free ticket to the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. Congratulations. Contact the page for your prize. And your trivia for this week. Where will the semi-finals be taking place? Yeah, I done see it in the episode already. So scroll back if you have to, or just go on the event page. Make sure and click go in. Make sure to like the video, share the video, post your answers in the comments right underneath the original video, and you have an opportunity to win a free semi-final ticket. So there we go. We are at the end of another episode of Slam Review, Slam Tips. I'll have it nice there. Continue to stay tuned to the Slam Review for the latest news out of the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. You can get semi-final tickets right now at selected Francis Fashion outlets. We'll post it in the description right there and in the event. So get a semi-final ticket and come out, and let we see who's going home with the $50,000 grand prize. Alright, I realize that joke in the Slam Review now. Alex and Marcus just walking through here like that. Watch now. When I'll on the semi-final performing, I go walk on the stage in front of you, you know.